So I have a patient that uh, worked for CNN for a long time, and I've been seeing him from a cardiovascular perspective for a long, long time. And unfortunately, he had a very big event cardiovascularly. Ended up coming down to Piedmont, Atlanta, sick as we've ever seen, on life support, ECMO. He has longstanding diabetes, terrible cardiovascular disease, and everyone was focused on the cardiovascular disease and getting his heart stabilized. But in the meantime, while he was laying in bed for 4 weeks on an ECMO circuit, he developed non-healing wounds on his heels because he basically had pressure wounds, which are not uncommon. But in the setting of diabetes, they can have severe peripheral arterial disease too. And even though I hadn't seen him for peripheral arterial disease because he had never really had any issues, this became a big barrier to him even moving to the next step, which was getting an assist device and then hopefully getting on the transplant. He had bilateral heel wounds. While on ECMO, we did intervention to his legs to kind of improve that. He was an acute kidney injury. I mean, this person is, I mean, amazing because he had donated a kidney to his brother, so he's only working with one kidney. Everything was in a bad situation. Everyone thought we should just move towards hospice, and he's only maybe 60 years old. But we were able to revascularize his leg, get his heels wound, get him rehab. He went on to receive an LVAD, and now he's approaching the point where he's going to be listed for a heart transplant. So it was really working. His family is, again, like Eric said, working closely with the family, and really, it was a nice crossover between being an interventional cardiologist taking care of his heart and being a vascular specialist to help the same patient and really getting involved. And so it was through that interaction. He also had a acute limb ischemia from access. It was quite frankly a disaster. But he kept his positivity. He kept going. He wanted to keep living, and we all kept cheering for him. And thankfully, he's doing quite well today, and he's on his LVAD, and we're looking forward to he's walking. Every time he comes in, I take a picture of him walking so that I can send it to my surgeons, say he's ready for transplant. So feel free to list him, guys. And I think we're working on that this month. So he's really taught me a ton about how you really need to be aware of all systems and really treat the whole patient, not just one area, and how working together in multidisciplinary teams really makes a big difference for the patients.